Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whack-A-Line Cure. Hey, today guys, I'm going to share with y'all, let me see what I'm going to tell you about. Oh, what I want to tell y'all about is a lawn sprinkler system. Yeah, a lawn sprinkler system. Hey, what happened about this lawn sprinkler system? What happened was a customer called me about the sprinkler system. And what had happened was, it had a leak. The water was coming out and all that out of the sprinkler system. And I was cross town. And, I told the customer, I said, well, when I come back from cross town, I'll come over and I'll check it out. I'll see what's going on with your sprinkler system. So it was leaking. And so what had happened was this had like, I don't know, it's probably had a week had done passed. And so it was a guy there at the house, and I think, I don't know, he was washing the car or something or other. But anyway, I had finished up the lawn, cleaned up, everything was fine. Lawn was dry in the front and the back. So, I'm like, okay. So I finished up what I was doing across town. And so then I come back. I finished up across town. I had some more stuff to do, but I wanted to see what was going on with the sprinkler system because the customer called me about it. So she says, well, like I had damaged the sprinkler system or something, which I hadn't done nothing. I done checked everything. I went in there. I already pinpointed on the property, and I done mowed the property a number of times. So I knew where all the sprinkler heads and everything was located from trimming and mowing. So okay, so when I arrived at the property, I rang the doorbell. Customer comes out, which was a lady, and I said, okay. I said, well, what is the problem you have? He said, well, it's leaking back here and all this and that and all that. And I said, okay. So I said, well, look, let's turn the water on and let's see what's going on. All right, we turned the water on, and meanwhile, the water was going, but all the sprinkler heads were all intact, and it was like 1, 2, 3. The water started coming up out the ground, shooting up out the ground, and it wasn't no sprinkler heads or nothing. It was just coming up out the ground, and I'm like, wow. Okay, so we traced down where the water was coming. And I'm looking at the water come up out the ground, and the water's coming up, and I'm like, okay. So this is way, they dig down, I don't know, 3 or 4 feet, 5, whatever. Dig down and put the, the pipes for the water sprinkler system. They put it in there, and down in the ground there. So this thing starts shooting up water and everything. So it turns it off. I said, well, okay. All right, so we trace it back down. I'm looking at where the water comes out. So down in there, what had happened was, it was an old system. And the thing had been in the ground probably about 15 or 20 years. So anything with the PVC pipe that you have, PVC pipe, over time that stuff deteriorates. It's going to develop a crack or something other, because it's under the ground. Water and salt, sand and all of that rubs against it in the soil, and heat, it gets cold and that stuff flex, and so the line wears out over a period of time. It's just like in your house, you have a forced water line, and the forced water line, over a period of time, it probably will deteriorate. It's going to crack or break, and you start getting this water coming up out the ground in your lawn. You'll notice it gets wet, and that's just due to the thing that got old, and stuff gets old, it starts breaking down. And so that's what happened, y'all. The line had done broke down. But y'all know who gets blamed? The person that's doing the lawn, he done broke something. He done messed up my lawn. He done went out there and tore up my irrigation system. He done, oh man, I gotta call him. He gonna fix this, you know. Ain't nothing to do with it, you know. So hey guys, that's why I'm sharing this with y'all. So be careful, because sometimes, you know, you run into problems. You get a problem where you don't even have a problem, but somebody gonna make a problem, because you're gonna get blamed for anything that goes wrong. You know, you're gonna get blamed for it. I mean, and you'll get blamed. I mean, you'll get blamed if the dog comes out and he poops too much. You know, he wasn't pooping like that, but you was here and mowed the grass, so now he's pooping all over the yard. I'm like, come on, I don't know what you fed your dog, but whatever it was, it didn't agree with his stomach. You know, I mean, crazy stuff. You know, I mean. You know, I get stuff with people talking about that cat meowing and all of this and that. And I'm like, this is a cat. He's supposed to meow. That's what he does. That's how he asks for something to eat. He's like, meow, meow. I'm like, I don't know what his problem is. You know, I mean, maybe he thinks, you know, I mean, you got a cat that thinks he's a dog now. Every time he comes around, he tries to bark, but every time when he barks, he's like, meow, meow. I'm like, come on, it's a cat. You can't behave like a dog when you're a cat, you know? Oh, God. Man, I tell y'all, I mean, I don't know, y'all. You get all kinds of stuff. But it's like, as time goes on, something you're going to get blamed for. So I'm just sharing this. I want y'all guys got to be careful, though. We got to keep grinding, and you just got to stay safe out here, because, hey, if something goes wrong, you know who's going to be the blame. Y'all going to be the blame for it. They're going to be, oh, man, look at here. I mean, you get, oh man, you'll come and you'll mow the lawn. You might get blamed for anything. You'll get blamed for roaches, in which they already had roaches when you come there. I mean, you know, roaches start running everywhere. Well, you know, we never had this problem until you start mowing the yard. Roaches start coming in the house. You already had roaches in your house, you know. Don't blame me for that. You need to get an exterminator out here to exterminate this thing, you know. This kind of stuff I run into, y'all. I'm telling you, it's all kinds of stuff that you run into when you're out here doing lawn care. I mean, it just don't stop. Man. But anyway, y'all, I'm just sharing a little bit with y'all. You know, I could share a lot with you, because I got some, I done went through it. I have went through it. Hey, matter of fact, I'm going to share one more with y'all. Then I got to go. Because I got to go do some lawns today. I got to go out here and grind. But I'm going to share another one with you. Lady calls me across town. I'm working again. I'm working across town. I say, yes, ma'am. How can I help you? What? Curtis? Yes, ma'am. Last time you was here, I mean, yes, ma'am. It was probably about 2 weeks ago when I was here. Well, you didn't edge my lawn. Yes, ma'am. I edged your lawn. That's the first thing I did. I got out and I edged your lawn. Well, it don't look like it's been, ma'am, it's been 2 weeks. It's time to get it mowed and edged up again. Well, it don't look like it to me, ma'am. So I look at the lady and I'm like, oh my. She's got her glasses on backwards. Oh, God. Ma'am, you need to turn your glasses upside down and re-look at your lawn. You call me for something that you're not seeing correctly because your glasses are on backwards. I mean, come on. You guys, I don't know. But anyway, y'all, let me go. I can share a lot with you, but let me go. I gotta go do some more lawn care work, and I'll share some more videos of me. Actually, if I can get the time, I'll share a little bit of me actually out here doing some work. But just wanted to share this part about the irrigation system, what I'm getting blamed for. But it wasn't my fault about the irrigation system. The pipes had deteriorated, and you know, they called me, which was a waste of time. I could have been making some money, but I was losing money because I went back to see what the customer wanted, and you know, it just led to nothing. So you get blamed for everything, and you have to be careful about those. I just put a video out the other day. I was blamed for the spots in the grass, which wasn't my fault. But I mean, it's just a blame thing, you know. Oh, nobody is reasonable, is being reasonable about. Well, you know, maybe it's something in the soil, maybe it's this, or maybe it could. Oh no, no, it's always your fault. I don't know, guys. It's a headache. It's a headache when you're working and trying to please people, because you just got to be careful when you're doing it, because you know. Hey guys, oh here's one. Then I definitely got to go. But here's one. I was out and I had mowed this yard. Lady calls me up and says, "You didn't mow the yard." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did mow the yard." "Oh no, you didn't mow the yard." I said, "Well, ma'am, you say I didn't mow the yard." I said, "Well, my video camera said that I mowed the yard." I said, "Your neighbor's got this here color car and this right here, and he was there this day." I said, "The vehicle may not be there today, but it was there that day that I mowed it." I said, "You want to see the video?" "Oh, you video?" I said, "I sure did. I videoed when I showed up and I mowed it that day so I could go back, because people like you might say that I didn't mow the yard, and I know I mowed the yard. So we won't have no consultation here, and we gonna have, well, we ain't gonna be going back and forth and saying, well, you did this and you didn't do this and you didn't do." No, I did it. And here is the proof right here in the pudding. Oh, and send me my money. Oh, well, we ain't gonna be needing you anymore. I don't need you either. You know, I ain't gonna be needing you either, because I ain't got time for this. You know, the work has been done. So I need to get paid. And here it is, you telling me what I didn't do, and I got proof that I did do it? Come on now. Come on. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'm just sharing this a little bit with y'all. Hope you enjoy it. And drop me a line and tell me if y'all having any of these problems out here. All right.